And we're back to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy. I'm your host, the RPG guy, and let's get to it. One more dungeon to go before we get to end game stuff. The final dungeon. So let's get her done. So the deal with this next dungeon is like, here's how it works. When we went to the sunken temple, there was a top floor and a bottom. There were top floors that went up and floors that went down, right? Pretty straightforward, right? This is not the case this time around. Where we go up 3 floors and we technically could warp out, heal up, and then come back. We're not going to have that luxury this time. We literally have to go through this dungeon like 100%, and it's done in 2 parts. The first part is known as the Tower of Mirage, which is what we're in. And then from there, we have to actually go and get to the flying fortress. So that's how you have to interpret this dungeon, and that's how it's going to be. Now, you're going to notice we have vampires. Remember them from the first elemental dungeon in the game, the mid-boss? He was technically a real boss, but mid-boss works too. So as you can see, though, with the power of our light axes, they are no match for us. Axes of light! No, not a problem, mate. Not a problem. But we're not out of the woods yet, as we got more of this dungeon to go, and the enemies here are practically the spawns of Satan. Black Knights are nasty. I believe they can hit you with flare. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be some knights later that can, so we want to take this fight rather seriously. The nightmares being the least of our worries. And I think I dumbed that down and didn't do that right, but we'll figure it out. We should be okay. They do also have instant death attacks, hence why we did not upgrade the armaments the way you would think I would. You're better off staying alive than dicking around with other stuff, so yeah, just as a heads up, dicking around with other stuff is not going to help you get through here. And I loaded up on potions. I even loaded up a bunch on antidotes, because we're going to be starting to run into more enemies that cast poison. So the better prepared we are, the happier I will be. Ah, crap baskets. Let him use magic at this point, I could care less. I mean, you've seen me fight nightmares before, so, they'll be dead in due course, of course. To me, ultimately not something I'm worried about. Okay. There's good shit in this dungeon, too, mind you. So, it's important to grab as much stuff as possible. Guardians. Lots of HP. That's what I remember. I think. Meh. We'll figure it out. I think they hit pretty hard, too. Excluding our main guy, but we'll see. Hit hard, have high defense, but low health. But you can see we just whooped the shit out of him there. Ooh, leveling! Which means the other mages will get a level up soon. The Aegis Shield, or Aegis Shield. Shield that guards against petrification. And I do believe... Nope. I'd be wrong to think that. Something so foolish. Money, money, money. Murder, murder, murder. As we get some Medusas and Sabertooths. Enemies you've already seen. Nothing interesting here. Alright. And the Vorpal Sword, which... Sharp-edged crescent sword. It's not better than the Ice Brand. Doesn't do anything. So this is kind of a wasted piece of gear. You might argue it could be good, because these are night weapons. I don't know if I don't know or remember if the Red Mage can equip the Elemental Sword. So that might be a weapon more geared towards that character. Again, I'm not that worried about it. I'll just show you this fight. No reason not to. It's murder light, mate. Murder light. Blinded by the light. Woke up like a douche and then I pooped all through the night. Blinded by the... Oh, sorry, that's not how that goes. Alright, let's keep moving. Yoink. Healing helm. I forget who can equip that. Helmet with the heal effect. Well, why not? It gives us a reason to get rid of the mithril helm, so I think that's a fair trade. So, yeah. Again, I'm not that worried about it. All right, and then one more chest to go, which I believe... I don't know. Oh, my nipples. My nipples, no! Oh, nipples. Again, there's no reason not to use an item with our white mage, but he's going to get a better weapon soon, so that'll really make things nicer. But until then, regular murder. Ho! I'll just show the fight because it's a new enemy. Murder, murder. There's some delicious murder right there, guys. I mean, it was magically delicious. All right, now we can move on to the next floor, which also has a smorgasbord of chests on it. Chests in it, rather. Not on it. Chests in it. So, yeah, we'll see you guys after the fight. All right, running, running, running. Because we now need to head south of where we are to get to the next door. All right, moving to that door that's right south of us on the left side. Alright, and this stairway right up. Now this room is kind of long because it's coiled around funny, and the center room has a ton of chests in it, but again, it coils around funny and makes it kind of a pain in the ass to get around it. So this is going to be one of the longer rooms in this part of the dungeon, whereas we progress it gets a little easier. But yeah, it's kind of a thing. Alrighty then. And boom goes the dynamite. We're getting around 900 XP plus per fight, so can't complain about that too much, because that's a lot of XP. So, oh no. Alright. First time I had to use any potions, so interesting, but, you know, that's the way it goes. Alright. Oh, come on, one step, really? Totally worth it for 5 vampires. Lots of XP. Oh, come on. Alright. Oh no. So much vampire death. So few coffins. Alright. We gotta go down here to get to the chest, and then we gotta kind of backtrack to get to the next stairwell, I believe. Pretty sure about that. Alright, let's keep moving. Into the treasure room. The treasure room! Okay, let's see here. There we go. There's, I believe, the best cleric weapon in the game. Thor's hammer. Let's grab it. And it has the Bolt 2 effect, so if we need to double cast Bolt 2, we can. You'll notice, though, it's still not as good as Fucker's Cat's Claws, but it's a little better. But, again, you can use it as Bolt 2, so why not? And it's not that, so it's not that bad. Dragon Mail is good. And the Sunblade. Let's take a look. So Sunblade does more damage with some less attacks. Sword effective against the undead. Here's the perk, though. You noticed I'm leaving the Defender there because Stabby can use the Sunblade, which is a good against the undead. And then we get the Dragon Armor, which is the same as the Diamond Armor. So if you were worried about having 2 fighters, one can have the dragon armor, one can have the diamond armor, but you notice the ninja can't wear either, so I'd rather have the dragon mail on because it's made out of fucking dragons, yo. I can't do a roar sound no matter how hard I try to do it with my voice. But yeah, we got us some dragon armor. Oh boy. Actually, I shouldn't have complained. We have so many offensive weapons that hit AoE magic, it wasn't a big deal. Alright, nothing like having Thor's hammer and the gauntlets to conserve that delicious, delicious MP. Alright. Oh, no. Alright, let's keep moving. Let's keep murdering. Alright, running, running, running. And there's the stairwell right above us to the right there. Alright, running, running, running. Let's talk to that dude. How have I actually... Alright. One of us flew to the west, taking the warp cube with him. So that's kind of your clue how to get the warp cube. Because you can't actually finish this dungeon without getting the warp cube. Because obviously you need it to get to the second half of this dungeon. So, let's get going here. So many battles. Fuck it, you get to watch this. Not because I don't care, it's just I don't care. It's a battle. We're getting into tons of these, you know. It's just that's the way it goes. This isn't ye olde RPG game, and like any ye olde RPG game, if you grind levels, you'll become really strong really quick at the cost of a little bit more of your time, but the game's more functional, really. Ah, blue dragons. Ooh. Blue dragons are nasty. They're going to hit us with some nasty attacks. They hit hard. Hard! So we got to hit them even harder. Like that. And they use a breath attack that's really... Or it's not technically a breath attack, but it's a breath attack. And it's nasty as hell. It does nothing but cause concentrated rage and can give you herpes. So yeah, it hits really hard and there's no defense against it except for no all and no bolt. But outside of that, it ain't that useful. So it's just be aware of it. You know, because it's going to come up and sneak up and kick you in the butt. I'm just moving some stuff around here to make it a little easier to get to what I want in battle. Okay. With the warp cube. Well, we have the warp cube, so up, and away! Now, what's interesting about this part of the dungeon in the Flying Fortress is that almost every room here has treasure. In most cases, multiple, and there's stuff that you really got to be weary of getting and making sure you pick up. Obviously, we're seeing bosses, mini-bosses that we saw in other dungeons showing up that do instant death attacks, but thank goodness I have a protection from that in most cases. So, but yeah, and look at that, another instant death monster, hence why it was so relevant to keep the protection from that. Like, yeah, there's no reason to swap that shit out at all. At all, I would say. Black Knights. Alright, let's keep moving. Lots of gil. Potion. Lots of gil. So there's that. I believe there's a sword on this floor somewhere. We'll find that too. There's some other good stuff. Don't worry. We'll get to it. Alright. Keep moving here. Keep fighting here. We'll say the evil eye fights are kind of funny because you just kind of bonk them on the head and they go down now. As opposed to what we fought earlier. As long as our main guy gets to attack first, you know. So, yeah, see, he can't kill us. He can't hurt us. Worst he can do, I think, maybe is turn us to stone. Instant kills are a thing of the past. So, yay! Let's head down here. Venom Blade. Let's take a look at it. Saber with poison effect. Poison's somewhat nice, but not at that cost of damage. Again, probably a better sword used for multiple red mages or multiple thieves, or ninjas rather. They're multiple red wizards, multiple thieves and whatnot. So that's probably the best way to really look at that. All right, running. Fighting. All right. God damn it! Alright, running. Fighting. Actually, I'm going to show this because this is a new enemy, the Doom Knight. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. We'll see. Doom Knights can do instant death, and it's the Dark Knights that can't. So, keep that in mind. Usually, though, they can go down with one big swing. And you can see they have magic available to them, like Dispel. Luckily, it only helps if we boosted or buffed ourselves up or something. So, yeah, I do want to show that fight, because it's a new enemy type, and I try to show new enemy types as we see them here. So, yay. Running. Money, protect ring, which we already have. Healing helm, which we already have, I believe. Yeah, it's worse than what we have. But it has the heal effect, so if you need to heal, there you go. And actually, you could have multiple characters healing, using heal if you need to kind of earn back some of that lost HP in a battle. But it's ultimately not that relevant, nor is it that important to waste your time with, in all fairness. Since we got preemptive strike here, I'm just going to go ahead and murder these guys outright. Or at least try to. Still got him. Freaking sweet. Alright, money, 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 and a few pieces of gear that are meh. I don't believe the... Oh, Earth Medusa's new, so we'll show this fight. Nothing, again, nothing major. See? I believe they're undead, so... Yeah. Or no, they're the old Medusas, aren't they? Meh. No, I don't think so. I don't believe... Yeah, I was going to say, I thought they could equip the healing heads, but they have ribbons on anyway, so there's no reason to kind of dick around with that. Alright, now we're going to move on to the next floor if we can stop getting in random encounters. Alright, running, fighting. I'm going to show this, it's a Spirit Naga, which is a new enemy. So, show it. If it'll even live long enough after murders it. It did, actually, look at that. But not with fucker at the helm with the cat's claw there. It's why it's worth the extra money if you're going to go out and grind anyway. You may as well get enough to buy that, in all fairness. So now we're at the second floor here, and now this is where the good shit is found. There's lots of money, but on top of that, we're going to start getting some good stuff. This being probably the worst room up here. So, let's go down next to the money rooms, because I think there's at least two money... There might be two money rooms. No, there's one. This is the money room right here, so... Yeah, that'll be a thing. So again, if you're low level and you're hurting right now, you're probably not going to want to waste your time and energy with the money rooms. But obviously we will. For the sake of completion! Alright, and then southwest of us here, we're going to find another room. And one of these treasures is actually super important, so... Yeah, it's a thing. Okay, we're all going to gang up on the Spirit Naga anyway. Eros is new. Their really only weakness I can think of is physical attacks. So, they don't handle physical attacks well. So, yeah, when fuckers hitting over 100, you know their defenses, you know their armor's made out of marshmallows and cream cheese. So, trust me, those two things do not go well together from my recollection. Or do they? Maybe you should try at home. But yeah, arrows are interesting because they're air elementals, yet they're weak to physical attacks. So... They're not that interesting. Sorry, I'm just going to show the fight anyway, because why not? Alright. Running. Evil Eye! Which surprisingly fucker can almost kill with a melee attack. Not easily, but yeah, he didn't get enough strikes there, but it only has like 180 something HP, so yeah, not a big deal. Obtained Adamantite. Now, if you are much lower level right now and your warrior's not one-shotting most of the stuff down here, you probably could leave the dungeon and take care of this item now. You take it to the dwarves, remember? But we're doing pretty good in the damage department. We're not hurting really right now for anything. You can see we're almost out of potions, but we do have the Knight's White Magic. The other option is if we run out of potions and basic healing, we could leave the dungeon, come back. Hate to have to do that, but as a worst case scenario thing, we could. So I'm not too worried about it, but we'll see what happens. All right, let's keep moving because we still got more chests to open. They ain't gonna open themselves. Sweet. And diamond gloves, again, we're not gonna use those. Those are really just those are just selling fodder at this point. Alright, running. Fighting. Alright. Diamond shield. And another ribbon, sweet. So we're not going to equip the diamond shield for obvious reasons. Let's put that ribbon here. Yeah, it lowers our defense a little bit, but protects from special attacks. I mean, come on. You gotta be a fucking retard not to use that. Don't use the word retard, it's mean. It means slow thinking. You'd have to not think about that. You know, you might not be thinking at a very high speed if you didn't think to do that. Just saying. It's great to be protected. It really is, I assure you. Murder, or fucker one-shotted a manticore. Black robe, white robe. Equipped the following. White robe with Invis 2. Let's see here. Robe with Ice 2. So you can see that they're not better than the armlets that we already have. I hate to say that. Yeah, they're not really better. Lowering our evasion. So, but both of them casting spells. Invis 2 is not bad. So we'll be holding on to that. Both of those, because, you know, now we have Ice 2. We have every elemental actually at our disposal. Through items, which is great. Alright. Running. Fighting. Alright. So now we'll head down here to move on to the last floor with goodies on it, is really how I should word this. So let's get to it. You look upon the entire world from that window. We'll do that in a moment. First, treasure. Ooh, fire hydras. I believe we've fought these before, but not in such a large number. But we fought them before back in the Mount Golg, so yeah, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's keep moving here. I was debating in my head if I wanted to heal or not. Damn it. Alright. Shirt, really? Protect cloak. And some more money. Shirt. How lovely. You mean some shit? I believe the cloak... There we go. Can be worn over armor. Probably actually going to give it to Fucker, because he doesn't take damage well. I believe we get another one of these later, and that's obvious who that's going to go on. But it's just for now. It's like Fucker's really taking hits hard compared to Dildo. And he's got like 70... What does it look like there? 74 HP less. That's one hard attack, so anything to boost up that defense for him would probably be pretty good idea. Okay. The window looks out upon the entire world. The 4 elemental forces are pouring into one location. It is the Temple of Chaos at the center of the 4 altars. So this really is what gives you the clue of what next to do. If you were ever wondering, you know, because there's not much information. Except there are a handful of NPCs that will talk to you about it. But as you can see, that's a big tell that there's something up with that. So once we activate the 4th crystal, we get access to something there at the Chaos Temple. So we'll have to obviously make our way there to unravel that mystery. Alright, running. Oh, come on. Alright. Running. Fighting. Alright. Damn it. Well, I guess I do need to show this. Vampire Lords. May as well use our light axes. They probably will do more damage than Fucker's physical, so yep. And much like other vampires, they're down. A lot of XP on them, though. Just the 2 of them was over 1,000 XP, so we fight them in groups larger than that. That'd be dandy, because they go down pretty easily. So, murder train. Is that a kill? That's a kill. You can see now that with Thor's hammer, once in a blue moon, our white mage gets a pretty moderate hit in there, but not like Fucker. Fucker's he's the new Mr. Stabby. No games, no gimmicks. He just stabs everything to death. Like I said, he's been killing manticores and one-shotting manticores once in a blue moon, which is just hard to imagine that. But the manticores we fought outside of Olnek or whatever the town was where the water temple was. So that's kind of subjective. And we get the Sasuke. Sasuke! No weapon of ninja. Better than the Sunblade. Now, see, we could do this swap out for a little bit more damage, but really not for the accuracy loss. We're hitting things pretty hard, and there's really no reason to lose that accuracy is the word I want to use. All right, so now we're in the maze. Don't worry, the maze is easy. Just go up one intersection. At the second intersection, we'll make a left. So, oh, look, enemies we fought back when we were first on rivers. Yeah, I never understood some of the enemy types and the decisions of why they put them out like this, but they did, so... We might be able to kill him with the weaker characters here. Yeah, one down. Probably another one down in a moment here. Nope, definitely down now. Lots of XP. I believe it's here. If it's not, then we gotta go up one more. Always forget how to navigate this thing. Alright, let's keep moving. Alright, and then I think I went up one too far. Alright. Yeah, there it is. I went up too far. Alright, so we're getting to the top floor here. Let's heal up with the last of our potions. We might even get into one fight right before the boss. I'm not going to waste a potion on 1 HP here. And we're going to have to heal up probably the rest of our characters with spells over items because we're out of items. So that's what murder's for. Tastes like healing. Tastes like healing. Tastes like healing. Tastes like healing. I'm not going to burn Cure 1s for that. We will burn a Cure 4. Because that'll heal him all the way up to 766. And for laughs. Yay! Alright. Let's go head on up here. And we'll deal with these guys, because obviously I just can't get a break. Alright, let's keep moving here, because we got us a boss to kill. Who's gonna be painful? Well done, humans. You have defeated all but one fiend, Taimat. Bring it, you Hydra bitch. And that's the stuff of nightmares. Your luck ends here, however. The sky shall be your tomb. Blah, blah, blah. Let's do it. Alright, so we're not gonna bother with that, but what we are gonna do is steal shield 2 and haste, and we'll do the same thing to Stabby, because you can just see that's not a lot of damage, and he's going to make us hurt. So yeah, he will, don't worry. That didn't look like much, but trust me, it's gonna, this battle, you know, 3 rounds of that's gonna put me in a weird position. But we'll see how we do. So far, we're not hurting yet. If I need to put steel on him, or the other skill on him, I will. Steel. Let's use Invis 2, which is the white robe. And haste on our ninja. Nice. I'm okay with him dicking around with that. There we go. There's some damage to not be ashamed of. Let's do that other buff anyway, just for laughs. Just to, you know, ensure that we're doing everything we can to dish out some damage to him. Magic-wise, I think we're kind of good. We could throw out Null All. Let's do that on our healer. If anybody needs to be nullified, it's him. And we'll use some Flare. Yeah, Yeah, that's pretty good. And we'll have Stabby do it on his turn. See, we do more damage this time around because of that. Gotta protect the white mage. Yeah, there's some damage right there. Ooh. And we'll do the same thing. I don't think this is really doubling down, but may as well. No bolt for everyone else, because he's going to use that. And then Dildo can start using Holy and keeping our HP up. I might have him use a heal 3 every round. Yeah, there's some damage. Oh, no, he's hitting with all elements, so... oh well. The guy who needs the elemental protection's protected. That's how I look at it. Ooh, that's gonna leave a mark, son. Alright, let's, heal 3. Flare. Freaking Stabby's on the murder spree here, because boom goes the dynamite. Ooh, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson, but I am for real. And that's a whole lot of delicious murder. Murder. Say it with me, guys. 1, 2, 3. Murder. It's just gotta be cute and happy and fun. Oh, righty then. Oh, yeah. One and done, as they say in the trade. Let's get the hell out of here before other things decide to murder me. And we're out. Woo! So we're not going to end the episode on that, of course. Let's go ahead just to be safe. In case there's a power out, in case something happens, let's go ahead and save because we're not near the boat. It's not like the other place where we ended up in the town. Old Neck or whatever. Yay. Alright, we're going to go to our airship. We're going to do a few things. We're going to get the Adamantite dealie sorted out here. So we can get us the weapon of all weapons. Oh, sortie, my sortie. Oh, captain, my captain. Take that trip to Murder Town. Just because I don't care. Because we're just trying to get through here. We're not trying to fight random encounters. Because it does us no good to do it. Could you just imagine being lost in a desert and these creatures ran up to you? An Allosaurus and a frickin' wyvern? Like a flying dragon? Yeah, that would be... You'd be fucking crapping your pants. Alright, we got a boat! Alright, now that we are done with that, let us go. There's... Provoca. And the... dwarves are there. Let's go say hi to him. Give him some... There was one dwarf here in particular we were talking to. He is somewhere. He's a different color than the others. I believe in the original game, though, he's the same color as them all. So let's have him get to work. Why? This is Adamantite. Where did you... Oh, my goodness. This is marvelous. I shall forge you a sword. Alright. Could you forge me a... codpiece of +2 greater penetration? There! Why, it is the most magnificent sword I've ever forged. Working with Adamantite has been a dream to me. This beauty is all yours. Now I fall upon my sword and die, for there's nothing left in the world for me to make. As we attain Excalibur. For anybody wondering, yes, the Excalibur sword goes as far back as here. And, oh no, 10,000 degrees of oh no. That thing is strong as hell. Miss Scarlet, That gonna leave a mark. Alright. Yes, I am a raging jackass. We're gonna go ahead and go to Cornelia. It's the nearest town to where we need to go anyway. Because all that's left at this point is to heal up, restock our coffers of whatever we need. We actually might want to buy more gold needles just to be safe. which we'll do in Elfheim, actually. So, as you can see there. And the hell with its special beam cannon. Even though, you know what, we need to sell maybe 10 of them so we have room for any we find. We'll definitely use the antidotes, so... Or the, we'll definitely use the potions. It's the antidotes I worry about space on. We'll bring 50 gold needles with us. I don't think we're going to need more than that. But, and then we'll heal and save here in Cornelia. And get that going. So, where am I headed again? Oh, yeah, that's right. Elfheim. Flying around like a jackass. Because we can buy gold needles here. We can buy them in other places too, but they're further away. Well, the item shop in this town's not exactly close to the entrance. Alright. Alright. Let's go ahead while we're here too. We'll sell off the flame sword. No point in having it. The mithril hammer can burn. The ice brand can go. The sunblade, surprisingly, can go. We have better weapons all around now, y'all. We want to make sure we keep the defender. Has the blink effect. We'll keep it. The Vorpal sword can burn in hell. Diamond. The shirt. Pfft. The diamond armor can go. The fire mail can go. We'll keep the black and white robes for obvious reasons. The flame. We'll keep the flame shield for our ninja because he can swap back and forth between whatever enemies start using. If I notice they start using a lot of fire attacks in the next dungeon, we'll swap it out. We'll keep the giant diamond glove can go fuck itself. The mithril helms can go. We got the heal hats in if we need them, and we already have max protect rings, so we can get rid of these. All right, so that. Oh, and the venom blade. Yeah, we're not going to use that. We're technically not going to use the spellbinder because muddle's garbage. So we'll sell that too. Just get it out of my way. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I want to see the goddamn thing. It sucks. All right. So some of you are sitting there going, the fuck? Yeah, it does kind of suck. So get the gauntlet up there. The mage's staff will swap there. The giant thing can go there. We'll leave the defender down there. Blink is great, by the way. So that, you know, Dildo will have a lot to do for beefing himself up alongside the party. So all good things. All good things. So we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. Is there's only one more dungeon left. Now, if you're playing like the PSP version, there's, I believe, a bunch of side dungeons. If you're playing the Game Boy Advance version, I think there was also side dungeons in that. I forget. So if any of you remember, let me know. But I don't remember off the top of my head. But like I said, we are getting down to the wire here, as we've only got one more dungeon to go, guys, and then we're good, y'all. We will be reaching end game. End game, guys. Woo! And you're gonna kind of figure out the overarching story here, because there hasn't really been much of a story. And I'm going to talk about something I'm thinking of doing. I'm not committed to it yet, but I want to see what you guys think about it. And whatnot. But I'll tell that in the last episode of a little project I thought about doing, just for fun. And, you know, who knows? I think it would be fun. But, yeah, so good times, good times. So, yeah, we're really pretty much raring to go. Like I said, one more dungeon to go. And until we get to endgame, and it's going to be the final boss plus his buddies. And I will explain the story overall as best as I can once we get to the endgame stuff. After they kind of tell us what's, you know, the story unravels itself to us, and then I'll sit there and try to explain it in a little bit more vivid detail. So we'll see you guys on the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy 1. I am your host, the RPG Guy. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check me out at twitch.tv/JackTardStudios to see me play games live. RPGs, all kinds of games. Not just RPGs, but all kinds of games, because I'm doing some detective games around now, amongst other things, and all kinds of good stuff. So thanks, guys, for stopping by. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. please take a moment to check out more episodes from the RPG Guy, Tuesday Night Team Up, and more. And please subscribe. Always support the channels you enjoy watching, and while you're at it, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. Keep on gaming hard. See you next time.